Hello there, welcome to another episode of the Electric Motorhome. I think this is number 29. Today I'm going to talk about how we get power to the batteries that power the electric motor. Something like this. Now on top of the motorhome here we have two solar panels. That's the guys there. That's one, that's two. One of them is 230 watts, the other one is 250 watts. That gives us a total of 480 watts. And what they do is they go to this MPPT controller. It's a solar charge controller. Now the wires are coming from the up on the roof there, joined together in series to give a total of something like 72 volts. Come down into here, and then from there goes back inside the wall and comes out to this switch. There are two switches here. This one's for the fan, for the motor controller, but this one comes from the charge controller, and it's a three-way switch. So that means it can either charge this bank of batteries or charge this bank of batteries. Depends on which way you flip it. At the moment it's pressed down, so that means it's charging these guys there at a total of 58 volts. It's supposed to be 48, but we've got 58 going in there. And as you can see here, this is a happy battery. That means it's fully charged. So what I do is I'm just going to flip that over to the next set of batteries, which is these guys here, and you can see we've got it's sending in 53.6 to charge these batteries. So them solar panels on the roof work really well. We also need 12 volt power because those batteries are 48 volts in each bank. We need 12 volt power just for running the lights for the motorhome, and that comes from a battery in the front here, and that is getting charged by this little solar panel. I just put it up yesterday. It's putting out like 20 volts and the sun's shining a bit, so that's great. It's only 5 watts though, that's the only thing. That's how we're keeping these batteries charged. It's free power from the sun. It's been raining a couple of days, but usually it's nice and sunny here, so the batteries are going to get topped up. And the solar charger tells you exactly how much power is going to the battery and voltage wise and stuff like that. And inside the cab, so I've got this little volt amp gauge, and put it in a box and connect it across the battery. The power is turned off, but there must be a return circuit because it's reading 6.2 volts at 1 amp. But when I turn the regular power on there, it goes to your full 12.8 volts at 0 amps, which is right. So this gauge was put in to keep tabs on the battery up front here, the 12 volt battery. And then I've now got this gauge here wired into the solar panel on the front hood of the motorhome, and that lets us know that we're getting a good charge coming in from the solar panel. But I'll just turn that gauge. I'll turn it off when I don't need it, so it's not drawing any current. One of my viewers wrote to me on YouTube and told me that these lenses are in the wrong position. That should be on the top and that should be on the bottom. That's the reversing light. For some reason it didn't dawn on me. Hey, thanks a lot. This is just a picture of how the panels are connected together. The two solar panels on the roof are connected in series, which means the positive from one panel goes to the negative of the other, so they accumulate voltage at these 2 points. You end up with 72 volts between there as they go into the charge controller. The red wire goes to positive, black wire goes to negative. Now at the other end of the charge controller, the positive wire comes out to a three-way switch. That means you can either switch onto that circuit or that circuit. So the power comes down, you can see the switch is going to that area, so it's actually charging this battery here. If the switch was thrown over to that area, it would be charging this battery here. And coming out of the charge controller there, you should have around about 58 volts. That was what I measured anyhow. And that's it.